What is up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. This is ARK Survival Evolved episode 15, and as you can see here, we actually upgraded the base a little bit. We have a bunch of trophy mounts. We have the Alpha Rex trophy from last episode, and the Alpha Brood trophy, and spaces for a couple more. Probably another Alpha Rex trophy here, and the other two main bosses there. And you can see we even put a roof on the base, which only took 15 episodes to accomplish, and we actually did do what I said I was going to do and throw the tech replicator on the roof, just because I thought it looked cool. Now, there is something really big that I want to do, because if you watched last episode where we created the Domination Rex, I said that I wanted to fight it with an Alpha Rex to compare, but we just couldn't find one. Well, now I've found two. I've been going around the map a lot more lately looking for high-level Theries or Rexes, and haven't had any luck with those, but even though it took us almost 100 days to find one Alpha Rex, now I found two. So we're going to fly over. I'm also going to hit an Explorer node on the way there with our Domination Rex, which we have in our inventory, and we're going to fight it. So we'll be back once we are fighting the Alpha Rex. So right over there you can actually see the Alpha Rex we're going to fight. It's only a level 20. Unfortunately, the Explorer note that I was going to grab was actually already used. I didn't think I used it. It was one of the tech ones that you can find on the sides of mountains. But it shouldn't be a problem. We are not taking any damage at all from this guy. Wow. And he just destroyed it with two more Alpha Rex teeth, and is that a better pick? It is absolutely not. But we can pump some more melee there, and I guess we're going to throw out Apache once again and start flying over to the other one. It was closer to the snow biome. Now, I am going to tell you guys, I'm pre-recording a couple of these episodes, so for the next couple, including this one, probably expect me not to respond to your comments in the episode, because I do need to pre-record these since I won't be able to record for a bit over a week. So I'm trying to pre-record them and having them release on scheduled dates on YouTube. So if you leave any name suggestions, I promise I will get to them once I am actually recording. But probably for the next 5 episodes, including this one, I won't be able to do any comment suggestions until I am back. So just know I'm not ignoring your comments. I am just not able to do anything in game for a while because I won't be at home. So yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, and as soon as I get back, I will be doing most of the name suggestions that you guys do suggest. So we will be back once we have arrived at the second Alpha Rex. There is the second Alpha Rex right over here, so we're going to throw out our Domination Rex. Just ran away as soon as I pulled out my spyglass. And we'll see it soon enough. There it is. I didn't even check the level, but it doesn't really matter since, well, it's going to go down the exact same. It's even doing less damage than the last one. So I am definitely not worried. And it's already showing so much blood. Wow. That was really, really easy. Kind of brings up the question, is the Domination Rex too OP? Or are the Alpha Rexes just not that strong? Okay, we need to kill this Ichthys. I'll just run away. But yeah. So now that we actually have more than enough Alpha Rex teeth to go into the Alpha Overseer fight, since you need one Alpha Rex tooth to go into Beta and one to go into the Alpha Tech Cave, we could actually create 3 more Domination Rexes if we really wanted to and have a mini army. I would like to get your guys' opinion on that, because I could do it, but I just know it would be a huge time investment since I would have to run the caves more, since I still need the artifacts that are in those caves. Well, at least 2 of them. The Brute and the Hunter, I believe. I can actually check. It was Brute and Cunning. Those 2 artifacts are required to craft the Domination Rex egg. And they're also required the Cunning for Dragon and Brute for Megapithecus. So we could run those caves 6 more times. 3 for Domination Rex crafts and 3 for Gamma, Beta, Alpha of their respective boss fights. So I'd like to get your guys' opinion on that. If you'd like to see a mini Domination Rex army, we could even take them into boss fights. Most likely Gamma, Megapithecus, or Dragon. I think that could be fun, but I'd really like to get your guys' opinion on the matter. We are back at base, and we actually can throw up a second Alpha Rex trophy into this stand. Looks pretty cool. But more importantly, the comments on 2 episodes ago, I believe, because I am recording this one before I've posted the original Domination Rex video, since I'm trying to stretch out my uploads so I don't have to make an insane amount of content for when I'm gone. So we're going to throw out this Tech Rex, and they did even say it's kind of a male name almost, but I still liked it. Grimlock. It's a really cool name. So we're just going to have this roaming around our base. Hopefully we can find a male Tech Rex soon and possibly start breeding. But if not, that's fine. Now, the main thing I would like to try in this video is just something I'm curious about. And that is if, with the Dino Storage mod, which is the one where we have the Soul Gun and everything, if it is possible to Soul Ball a Liopleurodon and just throw it out when you find a good drop, get the boost, and then Soul Ball it back up. Now, this is definitely going to be my most experimental episode we've had yet, since I just looked it up and I couldn't find the answer, so I'm just curious. So I need a scuba tank, and I'll take some goggles. Okay, we already have goggles on us. So we're going to go into the ocean and start looking for a Liopleurodon. I'm not sure what mod it is, but one of our mods makes it extremely easy to find Liopleurodon. There's probably about 200 in the ocean at any time. So we're going to throw out our Basilo Moby and start heading out and looking for one. So we'll be back once we found one and we can start taming it up. We actually had a Liopleurodon just run up on us right now. We did actually find one of our Megs that just ran off. So how do I do this? I think I want to split all of the honey in my inventory, throw it in my last slot, and just throw it out. Okay, I threw it down. Is it gonna eat it? Or do I have to... Okay, did it eat the honey? It's not on our taming radar. Maybe we need to be dismounted to do it. Let's try and get some distance, and then we'll try throwing it out again. Away. See if it'll go for the honey instead of me. It looked like it went for the honey, but then didn't. Let's kill this Meg really quick. Okay, there it goes. It keeps missing the honey. Did it even get the other piece? It looks like it did. Okay, now we're just dealing with a bunch of Megs. There we go. Let's try and lead it back over to this honey, because I'm not sure how long it's going to stay out. Okay, it did eat that piece of honey, it looked like. But it's still not on our taming radar. Do we need to still be off of the... Okay, we're just going to kill this one. Because there's way too many creatures around us. It's getting annoying. So, they're not very rare. With one of our mods, it just spawns them all around the ocean. So, I guess we'll just start looking for another one. I'm not totally sure why it's not getting tamed when I throw out the honey. But, you know, we can always find more. So we'll be back once we found another one, I guess. Alright, guys, we are actually back still in the ocean because I just had a mental... I was just thinking about all the mods that we have installed, and my mind immediately went to Better Dinos, thinking that's probably the one that changed it. And I was absolutely right because I looked it up, and it looks like the Better Liopleurodon is part of the Better Dinos mod. So the method I was using is the vanilla variant of taming it. But it looks like in Better Dinos, if you have that mod installed, it has been changed to a knockout tame, which is completely different. And we actually kind of got lucky here. There's another Liopleurodon level 100, and we can't equip weapons on a Basilow. I just remembered that. I guess we could just bring Apache in here. Maybe we try and swim away a little. We'll start tranking it out. Oh, that's a lot of damage on our Basilow. Let's get out of here. Let's just kill it all. Especially since our scuba tank broke. So we will... Yeah, we're gonna go get Apache. Grab him. And do we have him on our... No, we didn't soul ball him. We're gonna go grab Apache and start trying to trank out a Liopleurodon, since looks like that is the actual method to tame it with this mod installed. So yeah, we'll be back. Alright, we found another Liopleurodon. This time it's a level 50. So let's just start tranking it out. Man, this is probably gonna be really annoying. I'm not sure how much torpor this thing has, but it shouldn't be too hard to knock out. It's not doing too much damage to us, so I'm not too worried. Was the torpor running? Looks like it is. It's a key. Oh, there we go. We got it knocked out. So we didn't hit it afterwards. Now let's make sure there's nothing that's going to attack us while we hop off. And we'll want to whistle our Rhino on follow. This. Oh, okay. I did see... Oh, okay. So it's changed it from a temporary tame that you just get for 30 minutes, and that's when you have the buff, to a permanent tame that you can craft the potion inside of that will probably give you, I don't know, a minute, 5 minutes. We'll craft one in this episode of the same luck boost. So that's really cool. I definitely like that change, since it was a little weird having a temporary creature like the Titans, but even more temporary since this one's half an hour. Any of the Titans or a Titanosaur just are yours till they starve and run out of food. So we'll be back once we have tamed up this Liopleurodon and we can craft one of the potions in its inventory. We are back with the Liopleurodon tamed up, and there is something that is a little weird, and I'm not sure why it was changed with the Better Dinos mod, and that is the Liopleurodon no longer even likes honey. It's a little odd because I threw a couple honey in its inventory and it went down about 200 food, and I was curious. I was like, does it just take a lot of food drain to eat? But I decided to go back to base and grab some extraordinary kibble and feed it, and then it just took 2 feeds, which it did immediately, and it's tamed up. So I'm not sure why it was removed with the Better Dinos mod, but I'm not complaining too much since it does make it a much easier tame. But I guess the beginning of this video will just be relevant to if you only have the vanilla version of the Liopleurodon, and if you don't, then this video will be even more relevant since it is now a knockout tame. Now I did look it up in Kraken's official thing, and he talks about this. This is the Felix Felicitas potion, and it's just the same as the Liopleurodon boost, but it takes half an hour to craft a single potion. And it does do it passively. You don't have to be on it. You don't have to be near it. It'll just do it while you're just around. Ooh, it does. It even gives a Leop skin oil buff, which is definitely increasing my swim speed and decreasing oxygen consumption to the point where I'm not losing oxygen whatsoever. So just being around this creature is actually really nice. So we're going to throw Moby back out. So yeah, we are going to allow this to craft. And while it is, I'm probably going to go around the map and just look for Rexes or Theris to tame. And we'll be back once we have a Felix Felicitas potion that we can actually use probably in the Swamp Cave to see what the new and improved drops will be like. Alright, we are back and we are slightly inside the Swamp Cave, and we're gonna pop this luck potion. What was it called? Felicitas something? I don't know. But we are gonna start dealing with all the bugs in this cave. It's about 600 seconds, so what is that, 10 minutes? So that's not a bad duration. You could probably run the cave, run out, and then allow the drops to respawn, since a lot of the times they do double up. So we're gonna go through this cave. I don't know where the artifact is, but I know where most of the drops can spawn, which I think is a little funny. So we'll probably be back once we hit up our first drop with the luck potion buff activated. Alright, we are at our first drop here. I'm going to clear out a couple more bugs, just because I don't like how many are in this room. We did have to kill a bunch of leeches just so we wouldn't get destroyed as soon as we dropped in. So let's hop off our mega here and see what we can find. Okay, it was just a blue drop. Hopefully we can find a red or yellow drop to try out with this. So we'll be back once we find another loot drop. Okay, we're at another loot drop here. We're going to kill some more bugs that are just surrounding it, so we're safe to hop off our Megatherium. So let's loot this. I can tell we're getting better loot, but it's just the loot that's in it is not that great. But it's definitely better than if we didn't have the buff at all. So I think there's one or two more spots we can find in here that can have good drops. It may be up here where we found the red drop. I'm not sure, we can't fit through that. So we'll be back once we find another loot crate that we can loot. Oh no, we died. That went really wrong really quick. I tried to go through a small hole and there was nothing that we could have done there. I didn't expect to be ganged up on by so many Aranios. I thought there was also going to be a place we could throw out our Megatherium, but there wasn't, and we just couldn't really do anything there. But overall, I can tell we got better loot, and I'll probably be using that from now on when we actually go into caves to get loot, since that is the main cave we use for loot most of the time. We haven't done it much in this series, but normally that's the cave I do, is the Swamp Cave. I've yet to get a good Rex or Theory saddle in all my time playing from that cave, but it's what everyone recommends for getting good saddles. So let's get another luck potion crafting. And I wouldn't say it's really OP since it is temporary and it's pretty expensive to craft with oil, leech blood, and we did get some leech blood from that cave. Oil, leech blood, black pearls, and giant bee honey. So we're going to get another one of those crafting up here. And I think this is where we're going to end off this episode of ARK Survival Evolved. If you did enjoy, please leave a like down below. And if you would like to see more of my content, please consider subscribing. If you have any questions, comments, or name suggestions for any creatures that we've tamed in this series, especially the Liopleurodon, I will try and read them and get back to you and name the creature as soon as I see it. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.